Whilst I was researching through the annual reports of the Board for the Protection of Aborigines, I came across the minutes of evidence of the 1881 Coranderrk inquiry, and it really jumped out. It was very different from the other records, and for a very simple fact, there were Aboriginal voices recorded.
We got only one little piece. White fellas ought to leave us alone. They would not like it if we came, took their land and moved them out of their homes.
Giordano came to me with this idea of making a verbatim theatre performance out of the minutes of evidence of the inquiry. And I thought that was a wonderful idea, firstly to tell the Aboriginal history of Victoria and make that more widely known and more accessible. But secondly, because of its capacity to tell a bigger story, which is the story about the impact of colonialism, both in the past and the present, and how understanding more about that past could have a significant impact on how we could redress those kinds of injustices in the present.
What was your impression with reference to
What really inspired me to put a lot of work into this was the sense that really it was incredible how few people in the non-Aboriginal community had heard about it. And so if there was one thing I would say, that this should, in 10 years from now, this should be hopefully the Melbourne story that everyone grows up knowing about.
A lot of people think that Aboriginal people have made up this history. The oral history that we have is not really accepted. It's not accepted as proof. And so the fact that this was recorded in an official whitefella minutes of evidence, no one can say that this didn't happen. And just to hear those actual words from that time now is probably, I'd have to say it's the most powerful part of the show.
We will show the country that this station can support itself.
There's amazing resonances now in regards to the Coranderrk Aboriginal people fighting for economic independence. They were fighting for self-determination. They wanted to make their own future, and we hear the same words coming out of Aboriginal leaders' mouths in 2011 that we heard 130 years ago coming from the Aboriginal people of Coranderrk. So it's a very contemporary story.
Oh, look, it was fantastic, and it was a real eye-opener as to what was happening in the late 1800s, yeah.
I loved it, yeah.
It gave me some insight on Aboriginal history.
I had an idea about how Aboriginal people were treated and the attitudes of the day and the perceptions of the day, but I suppose what the play did was really bring it home about Aboriginal people being seen as less than white people. Yeah.